Enjoy the journey while you can. For real. Take the time to take a moment and understand where you currently stand in your life. Because it's very hustle and bustle for most people's lives, I would say, and it's not often we take a moment or two to really appreciate where we are now in this current life that we live. And so I'm currently reading The 4-Hour Workweek by Timothy Ferriss. It's a great book. It's one of the books Hamza recommends to read, and I'm currently, just a little under half of the book, but that's because I've been really dissecting, I guess you could say, each chapter, because each chapter has a question and answers section that you can answer, which really helps actually, because it's not just a bunch of advice that is given to you and you're just like, yeah, this sounds great, I should apply this. There's actual questions that you can answer directly from the book, and that you can just execute on pretty much immediately or whenever you're free. So instead of questions and answers, I think it's advertised as questions and actions. And that's a good shift of mindset, because it's not the typical just Q&A, questions and answers. It's questions and actions. Therefore, it is not just an answer to your question, it is the action that you will take moving forward based on that question. And I really like that. I picked up on that on maybe last week. I picked up on that specific wording, and I really appreciate how that has been worded in this book. Would I recommend it? Yes. And I'm not even done the book yet, but it's really good. I think everyone should read this if you're an entrepreneur and you want to get away from that 9-to-5 lifestyle and you're not happy per se and you want to pursue what you really want to do. This book can definitely help you. I suggest it. But the reason why I have the book right now is because I want to read a poem that is in this book. And the poem is by David L. Weatherford. Tim put the poem in here. And, even though you see my bookmark, it's halfway in, really, I'm everywhere with the book, but I want to read this poem to you because it's on the subject of enjoying the journey. This poem is titled Slow Dance. Have you ever watched kids on a merry-go-round, or listened to the rain slapped on the ground? Ever followed a butterfly's erratic flight, or gazed at the sun into the fading night? You better slow down. Don't dance so fast. Time is short. The music won't last. Do you run through each day on the fly? When you ask, how are you? Do you hear the reply? When the day is done, do you lie in your bed with the next 100 chores running through your head? You better slow down. Don't dance so fast. Time is short. The music won't last. Ever told your child, we'll do it tomorrow, and in your haste not see his sorrow? Ever lost touch? Let a good friendship die, 'cause you never had time to call and say hi? You better slow down. Don't dance so fast. Time is short. The music won't last. When you run so fast to get somewhere, you miss half the fun of getting there. When you worry and hurry through your day, it is like an unopened gift thrown away. Life is not a race. Do take it slower. Hear the music before the song is over. And so I first read this when I was in a cafe, I think a few days ago, and it really struck me. And I don't often read poems, but this poem specifically definitely hit me hard because it made me realize that I haven't taken the time to enjoy life, to enjoy the journey, to enjoy social times with friends or coworkers or anything like that because of being so focused on the career. And so if you're so focused on your career, you end up missing up on social activities or hanging out with your family kind of thing. And so take your time. And that might be hard to apply because we're often on social media seeing how other younger entrepreneurs slash entertainers are doing so much better than us. You could say like they're more successful, they've gone viral, they're making, hundreds of thousands of dollars. But, their situations are extreme, maybe even lucky, you could say. But even then, you need to take the time to appreciate where you are in life and why, and just to simply enjoy it, even if it is bad. I think there was a saying in a song, I can't remember, the artist Memphis May Fire, to embrace the struggle when it's all you can see. And I like that because it's not necessarily negative, it's just more like, just embrace the struggle, because once you get to the top eventually, then you'll forget the times that it took to get to where you got. So that means like maybe you're at a downfall and you were just really focused on just fixing it and just going, but like you didn't really take the time to be like, wow, I'm in this situation right now for these reasons. This is slightly overwhelming, but this is cool. And I think that's such a beautiful way to view struggles, because many people associate struggles with, I'm going to put this book down. Ooh, I dropped it. Anyway, many people they like to associate negative thoughts with struggle, and they don't actually take the time to say, wait, this struggle is a good thing. This is going to help me overcome this certain problem. Therefore, I've become better at problem solving. And that could be a separate video topic, problem solving. We're all problem solvers. It's just a matter of the level of intelligence versus the time it takes to make a decision to solve that problem, kind of thing. And so like the presumption of struggles is, oh, just fix it right away, kind of thing. Or it's either like, oh, I'll fix it right away, or, oh, I'm gonna mope and, oh, this sucks. I need a day off. I need a mental health day from this. And so it just gets me thinking, where did this kind of mindset come from? It's different for each individual, but there's always a mass source somewhere on the internet that affects everyone's mindset. And so, many of us are connected to the internet, right? There's like 7 billion of us in the world, and how many of us are active on the internet like every single day? So everyone's always impacted by something on the internet, whether it's an article or if you're into the news, current news affairs kind of thing. It's something. Always something. Just that little thing just hangs out in the back of your head, and it makes you wonder. And so take the moment to slow down and enjoy the process, because once you get to the top at some point, then I think at some point you'll start to realize, it's lonely. I'm not saying that I'm at the top. I will be soon, but I'm anticipating the new incoming struggles that comes with becoming successful. Because right now, I mean, would I consider myself successful? In a way, yes, but not to the level that I want to be. So that's another conversation. And so, to conclude, take the time to really appreciate where you are. Maybe send a text to your family members and, just say you appreciate them or something. Just take a moment and just like look around your surroundings and just say, wow, I'm thankful to have this home. I'm thankful for my cat. I'm thankful that I'm in my bed right now watching YouTube on my phone about a guy talking about enjoying the journey and slowing down a bit. That's not to say like don't slow down on your career or anything, like don't slow down the overall productivity. Just take a moment, just take 10-15 minutes to just chill out for a second and just be like, wow, this is where I am right now. I'm enjoying everything that I have, good and bad. That's all I got. Get good, get better. Let's get her.